Yo, what is up you guys, Recruited Fox here, and I'm bringing you another skill test video. I know I'm doing a lot of these, but there's a whole bunch of skills that came out and I really want to test them out for you guys. So I'm testing Divine Wrath Purification and Supernova Cooler. And just a little quick about Divine Wrath Purification, if you guys are having trouble getting it. You get it from the last parallel quest, which is 112, and how I got it. I basically treated the mission like if it was a expert mission, so I basically just took in my spam build, I guess. So, and I've just basically used Big Bang, Kamehameha, and Supernova Cooler, and then repeat the mission really fast, and that's basically how I got it. And you know if you get it because it'll say equipped a skill or new skill equipped or whatever right after you beat Merge Zamasu. So if it says that right after you beat him, then that means you just unlocked Divine Wrath Purification. So anyways, back to the video. So starting off with Divine Wrath, the total damage for this does 10,273, and it takes up 3 key bars, so I think that's really good for that. And as for Supernova Cooler, this does 11,043, but it takes up 5 key bars. So they're both really good. Supernova Cooler does do more damage, but it does take up 2 extra key bars. And as for the speed, they're both almost identical, the animation and when you throw the ball. But I do think Divine Wrath is a little bit faster in both ways. It is hard to tell, but I don't think it really matters if you're doing like parallel quests, because you'll just be spamming them anyways. But yeah, Divine Wrath is a little bit faster, it seems to me. And some things that Supernova Cooler has that Divine Wrath doesn't is that when you launch Supernova Cooler, you're able to move freely. So as soon as you launch a ball and then the ball hits your opponent, you're able to move around. But as for Divine Wrath, when you shoot it, you're stuck in that position. So if you miss, you'll still be stuck in that position, and then you have a good chance of being stamina broken. So if you don't want to miss and you're playing this in online ranked, then you might want to stamina break your opponent first, then use this technique, because if you don't, you will get stamina broken and you probably will die. And also, Supernova Cooler has tracking. It's not major tracking, but it still has really good tracking. And as for Divine Wrath, it just goes in a straight line, so that's also kind of bad because it is way easier to miss, and like what I said before, you will get stamina broken. But both these moves I say are really good. It's just preference of whichever one you want to use. And as for the combos, both these combos do work with knockdown and knockback. But for Divine Wrath, when you do a knockback combo, you're going to want to do it on the ground when you guys are low to the ground, because the move goes straight, so you'll be able to hit him. If you do it up in the air and then you do a knockback combo, your opponent will start flying towards the ground, and since the Divine Wrath shoots straight, it'll miss, as you guys can see right here. But for Supernova Cooler, it works for knockback and knockdown combos, even though if you're up in the sky and you knock them back, it'll still get them because it has tracking. But yeah, when you use both these moves in combos, you're gonna have to stamina break both of them first, because they're not that fast enough to link them in like mid combos or whatever. So you're gonna have to stamina break them first and then do your knockback or knockdown combos, and then that way it'll hit for sure. Oh, and one more thing, when I was using both these moves on parallel quests, I've noticed that Divine Wrath Purification, it can go through anything it touches pretty much. But for Supernova Cooler, if it touches a building or a giant rock, it'll be destroyed, so it can't go through things. And also, these two actually link nice with each other. You would want to use Supernova Cooler first and then Divine Wrath, since Divine Wrath is a little bit faster. So use it after, and then it'll probably hit your opponent. But it does work better when you're doing parallel quests. And yeah, that's basically it for this comparison. I know some of you guys are requesting some other skills to be compared, and I'll get to that like tomorrow or sometime this week. So thank you for leaving your suggestions down below. And if you guys like this comparison video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Peace.